Yep, it's time for more mini-mods.
Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, everyone. I know you guys are having a fantastic day. I can feel it. So yes, today we will be going over a few more mini mods for the truck, which I have done in the past. These are always fun things to share with you guys. Small things, of course, that I've done to the truck since some of the larger mod install videos, and all of these things are not really large enough to have their own video, so I just sort of clump them together and throw them at you right like that. But before we get into that, I did warn you guys this is gonna happen. If you guys keep buying stuff from the Tacomaholic store, I will maintain that 25% discount. So yes, it is still active. Thank you so much for your support. Check out the link below. Let's keep it alive. And with that, let's dive right in and get to the mini mods. I don't know about you guys, but I love a gray day. It makes me want to lay by a bay and eat some hay. What do you say? I just may. All right, the first one up on the list is on the inside of the truck. I have been looking for a good place to mount my new flashlight, which would not require drilling or anything, yet keep it close in hand in case I just actually need it in an actual emergency. So what I found was this, which is a Moly panel you can just strap to your visor. Obviously, you see right there. Plenty of storage on here. I've got the flashlight mounted right there because it does come with like a C-clip right up here at the top. You can see you have the Moly straps here on the side. Hopefully that's going to show up on camera. It's a little dark. It does have these two straps right here, one at the top and then one at the bottom. You could put pen, pencil, anything like that. A nice Velcro area right here, which as you can see, the Tacomaholic patch fits perfectly. The TRD amateur one right here overlaps just a little bit, just in case you're wondering. And right below the Velcro, it does have 1, 2, 3 areas. 3 sleeves where you can add stuff, and on the bottom, just in case of emergency, I have a single use of the One Wipe Charlie butt wipes from Dollar Shave Club, just in case of an emergency. As with all of the mini mods I'll be talking about today, if you are interested in this or anything else, links are down below. I think this was just 10 or 12 bucks, so I love the way it works. You will, of course, lose the function of the mirror you have right there, so no more checking your makeup at those long traffic lights. And just because I wanted to mount the flashlight right here, you can see it does stick up just about an inch or so. The only thing I was really worried about was that when this was fully folded up, it was going to hang down too much and sort of be right in my face. And this is about where I sit. I'm not a tall guy, so if you are taller, like being upper body taller, that might be something to consider, but the way this hangs down with the flashlight right there, it doesn't bother me at all. It's not really like blocking my eyes or anything. I'm sort of used to it because I do have the like limo visor tint up here to keep the sun out anyway, so very pleased with how this turned out. You can see the straps right here. There's just 2 of those. You can adjust those, make it as loose or tight as you want. Quick install, it's ready to go. I still have plenty of space to mount other things on here, so might have to put like a utility knife, you know, maybe a permanent marker, stuff like that. Get some things mounted here in the sleeves just to get it more useful. But for now, that is where I have the flashlight mounted, and I'm very pleased with the results. So check out the visor Moly panel. And one more interior mod for you guys, this time with feeling. What I have under my center console, I don't know why that's coming down there, might have to look into that, but let me get the tray out of the way. Once I get the tray out of the way, I think the weight of all this stuff is actually pulling this back down. But as you can see, I did finally install the center console organizer. This divides this just large open space into 8 smaller compartments so you can sort of partition stuff. Keep things from clanging around and organize it, because you know you have something in here sort of starts vibrating, driving you crazy. For the time being, I've just got stuff in these forward-facing front 4 compartments. You know, just some charging cords, an extra microfiber cloth, some little sticky notes. I love sticky notes, by the way. A few other things right up here in the front, but I still have plenty of space in here. I will say, to install this, you don't just simply pop it in, it won't fit. What you have to do is put the 3 partition pieces, in this case they're the 3 vertical ones right here, 1, 2, 3, sort of get them set up, and then you'll take the center spine piece and overlay it on top of those. You can't just assemble the whole thing and pop it right in because it won't fit, just because of the door right here. So just keep that in mind. But this is one of those organizing pieces from Salex, and I think Salex, they run a constant 20% discount on Amazon if you buy 2 or more of their items. So if you're interested in grabbing this, the tray I have is also from them, and then they do run the glove box organizer you can see right there. Still need to fill that up also, but if you're interested in one of these, chances are you're probably interested in one or more of the other ones, so you might as well grab a few at a time and save 20%. Links for all those down in the description below. And next up, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I was running LED fog lights in my truck for the longest time. One of those finally gave out, so I switched back to the halogen for the time being. And then I did recently upgrade to a different halogen bulb. These are 3000K. I want to say they were just about 15 bucks or so, and I'm going to show you a few shots of them during the day you can see, but as well as the night shots. But trust me when I say they are much more of that deeper, like plasma yellow 3000K look. It doesn't really come up on camera. You can see right there, there's directly in front of it. It just sort of looks white, but if I back up, you can see, again, it's really not going to come up on camera, but I do think they look great. And I'll show you some night shots in just a second, but I used to run the white fog lights with the, you know, like the white headlights lights, but I think now I'm a fan of having the different color fog lights versus the headlights. So I think from now on, I've been converted. I'm going to be running the plasma yellow fog lights with whatever setup I'm going with. And with that, here's the night shots. And of course, here's a nighttime direct comparison. I have the new yellow fog light bulb on my driver's side and the factory halogen bulb on the passenger side. Curious to see how it's going to come up on camera. Here you can see the spray on the ground. Definitely much more that deep yellow, like the plasma 3000K look on the driver's side, and more of the, like, it's got a slight yellowish tint, but more white for the factory halogen bulb. And then of course, here's what they look like from the front. Hopefully that's showing up. You can see the yellow on the driver's side and more of the whitish for the factory. As far as the brightness, I'd say it's about the same. It's just really changing the color temperature of the light if you want that yellow look. This is from about 20 feet away. Back up a little more here so you can see. And again, this is just having the fog lights on for a direct comparison at night. Okay, so I'm about 50 feet away now, and curious to see what this looks like on camera at night, but there is the final comparison. And there it is, everybody. One more mini mod video on the record. Thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Like I mentioned before, if you are interested in any of the things I talked about today, links for everything down in the description below. If you have more ideas for mini mods you'd like to see me feature on the truck and the channel and do a video about those, also go ahead and comment below, let me know what those are, because I am always looking for new things to add to the truck. Sooner or later, I'll probably run out of space, but nowhere in the near future. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.